I don't want to kill him. I don't. Game, you can't make me. Hi, can I have it, please? Oh, okay, chat. Look away. Look away, chat. Look away. Here it is, chat. Tomb Raider 3 Adventures of Lara Croft. Not starring Lara Croft, it's the adventures of Lara Croft. In the last game, chat, we went to go look for a dagger. We lost it to the cult, and then we stole it back from the cult. There was a lot of cool areas, went to the Great Wall of China, the Tibet Mountains, and then we also went to a whole bunch of places that weren't tombs, like an oil rig, Venice. I guess you can make the argument that there's a lot of old places in Venice. And then we did go to a ship in the oil rig, which is technically a tomb. It's someone's tomb. Because that's what the series is now, isn't it? It's not Lara Croft exploring old tombs, like actual tombs. It's Lara Croft exploring tombs that she made. The dead. Of all the people that she killed. But yeah, we're going to continue that in this game, chat. Like I said, I want to get through all 6 of these games before Way of Atlantis comes out. And now we actually have Way of Atlantis? Legacy of, not Way of Atlantis. I was thinking of Way of the Sword, and I combined the 2 titles in my head, the Onimusha and Tomb Raider. Now, I want to get to 6 before Legacy of Atlantis, and I think we might be able to do it. We'll see. It depends on how busy I am in the next couple of months. But as long as I can do the first 3 games, I'm happy. And this is the 3rd one, so we're going to finally get into this. Check it out. Play more Lara Croft. There's a much shorter gap between this one and 2. I think 1 and 2 had a bigger gap. This is like around 2 months or so. So, I'm excited to get into this. Let's get started, shall we? New game, and we also got the Lost Artifact, which is the DLC, I think, which we will be doing, I think, because the DLC for 2 and 3 are apparently pretty good. So, without further ado, let's jump into Tomb Raider 3 Adventures of Lara Croft. New game. And yeah, as we saw in the cover, I'm assuming that there's going to be space shenanigans in this game. I mean, he had a dragon in the last game, so you've already set up the expectations. I hope we go to space in this. I mean, that will be the furthest away from a tomb we could be. Unless we kill people on the space station, then it will be a tomb. Look at that alligator. I think it's an alligator, not a crocodile. It had a very narrow snout. That's usually the difference that you can tell. No, don't! No! Not the crocodile! Okay, he got away. He got into the water. He's fine. Or the alligator. One of those two. Antarctica, present day. Well, that wasn't Antarctica, was it? Look how far they've come with the CGI cutscenes. In 3 years, mind you, the first 6 Lara Croft games came out a year apart. Even sometimes less than that.
Myself hoarse on this radio every day. It's just the weather dumps on us frequently here, and maybe my transmission doesn't get through. I don't know.
God, yeah, the cattle models are great. Look at it, got like a fully incorporated teeth. Would it look kind of weird? Oh, we found some oil. Why aren't they turning it off? This has been the longest time we've had an intro without Lara. Oh wait, it's literally Lara. No? Where is Lara? What the fuck? Could be like Metal Gear Solid 2 where we don't play as Lara Croft, we play as someone else? No! It's the adventures of Lara Croft. The amount of mileage they get out of her body too in this series. What? What?
Billy!
Why is there a statue from Easter Island here?
Wretched pyros.
What? Why are there statues from Easter Island in Antarctica?
This place has a busy history.
What? Okay? We didn't get any intro of Lara. Hi, Lara. How's it going? Not been too long since we last saw you, has it? No. No, it hasn't. How's it going, Flower? It's going great. I'm looking forward to playing this game. I have been looking forward to this, since we last played the last one. There is something about this series that I just can't get enough of. I don't know what it is. And now that we kind of have, a general understanding of how these games are made, I think going into this, I have a better understanding of how I'm going to play Lara Croft games going forward. Let's see what we have. So we currently have Gut Pistol. There's a weird, radio sound. And they've changed the graphics a little bit. I'm glad that they make the games a little unique in terms of the UI. They are the same, but they kind of changed the color grading a bit for each one. Although I do believe our health is the same. Our health bar color gradient is the same as 2. They didn't use that for 1. Might be because in the OG it was the same. That's weird. Yeah, it's like a radio transmission kind of intro. Flares, yeah, we got flares. Flares, They're the hit new thing. Right, I don't want to immediately die, but I do think we are heading down here. This is beautiful. Man, they very much want you to enjoy the first shot of this game. Whee! Oh. Okay, yeah, we've already got our first challenge. Fine. Don't die immediately, Flower. Oh. Oh. I'd like these items. They'd be quite nice, actually. I gotta remember how to play. Again, it hasn't been that long. Nice! Okay, jump this. We got it. I'm sorry, why is there a Sims crystal here? Hello? What? What do you mean? What was that? What did I just get? Was that a checkpoint? Wait, did I just unlock a checkpoint? Has the series invented checkpoints after the 3rd game? Look how good this weird stick is. I love that we don't know where we are either. Maybe we can have a look at the save screen, where we are currently. Jungle, just jungle. Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, let's continue along then. I'm sure. Oh! Oh! Oh no, this is how we die. This is how we die. This is how we die. This is how we die, Lara. Lara, get out. Okay, quicksand. Oh, you can see because the... Oh, that's such a cool effect! The ground's kind of warbly. Did the original... Yeah, the original game did that too. But how do we know? How do we know? And I guess we'll just go around and not go this way then. Oh shit. Quicksand. I assume it can actually kill me. We're not going to test it, but I assume it can. Get my guns. Yeah, that was... I had a feeling the first screen in the game, the first big screen in the game, they're going to put some monsters here. I mean, that monkey might have just been going over to say hello, but as we already know from this series, Lara Croft, she makes tombs, and then she raids them. Yeah, I think with 2, I was very off-put by the fact that immediately after the first level, we were thrown into Venice, and then the oil rig, which didn't feel to me like where the series should be. But now, after playing that and the DLC, I don't necessarily mind. Let's see the entire picture before we immediately run and jump to conclusions about what the game is going to be, shall we? Which is something I'm still not great at. I usually judge a game before I reach a certain point with it. But there are just games out there that are so bad or annoying to play that sometimes you just have to stop. But with a game like this, with its certain level of credence and how much people like it... Oh, okay, yeah, well... Chat, I think we might be going, over here. Oh, no. Oh, hello. No. I'll have that. Uh-oh, is this how we die? Is this how we die? I'm assuming I can go against the current of the water. Oh no, yeah, this is how we die. How do I get out of here? No! No! Lara! What do I do? What do I do? I guess this is it. Cool. Very cool game. I can't go against the flow of the water. Well, we're gonna reload our save point. And our first death puts us right before this crystal. Which I don't know what the crystal is, but we did it. And that's all that matters. No. Cool that they introduced quicksand. I wonder if you can go across it if you have a... So I missed that med pack, that burrito over there. I wonder if you can go across it if you walk slowly, because quicksand is only as powerful as it is because people panic in it and then they sink in it faster. If you actually go it slower, you can usually get out of it from what I've heard. But yeah, no, quicksand is a terrifying thing that does actually exist. I would never want to be in it. But yeah, usually it's like very, very deep as well. Right, okay, now we're going to do this next save point here, in this area, and then work out where I need to go. And the second I entered this water, I was immediately frustrated over there, but I don't really see where else I can go here. The sound effects are way better in this game compared to, Lara, please. Lara, please. Lara! Okay, well. Back into the cave we go. There has to be something in here then. Because there's a breakfast burrito here, which means the game wants me to go over here. But where? I can't swim against the current. Unless this is a hot new No? Okay, right. Already, like 5 minutes into the first level, I need to find out where I need to go. Great. Okay, well, I can already say something, chat. There seems to be a new mechanic in this game. Because there's another meter. If I hold circle down, not circle, what button is that? R1? No. Triangle. No. What? Okay, there's new mechanics in this game. Okay, I need to check something then. Chat, we can duck, we can crawl. Okay, we need to go through this right now. Let's get the investigation music up so we can work out what I need to do. So, I can crouch. I can do this. I can apparently sprint. I don't know what button sprint is though, but it's fine because we can check the controls. This is not very helpful. Okay, well, let's just check. Tomb Raider 3 Remastered sprint button controller. How the hell do I sprint in... It's R2 on PlayStation. Oh my god. And apparently, you can do a sprint dash. This, I don't like it. I don't like change. I don't like change. I hate change. I feel weird having a sprint button after the last 2 games. Okay, well this makes sense why I couldn't get through this area over here. Apparently you can also sprint over quicksand, so we're going to do that. So it's actually the opposite. You need to go really fast across quicksand. to get through it. No, you can't. No, game, you can't. You certainly fucking can't. Is that meant to be quicksand or was it meant to be water? I think it is meant to be quicksand. I mean, that's what I immediately thought it was. Also, what's up here? Ooh, what is up here? So I'm guessing we can't sprint. We can't sprint and do sprint jumps. Because that's going to change everything if we can do that. Assumedly. But it looks like the sprint jump is more useful in combat. Ooh, a bit of damage there. But there were more things over there I wanted to get, which is why I wanted to try and jump back. I think a regular old neutral jump will be enough to get us over there. This, however, we will need to do a running jump. Again, it hasn't been that long since I last did a recording for this game, but like, it's nice to just be like, I know this game, I know these games now. Saying that, I didn't know about the sprint button, so this has changed everything. And I hate it. I hate change. I'd rather everything stayed the same. The canopy here is crazy. I tell you what it is. This is like a Lara Croft Indiana Jones intro from Raiders of the Lost Ark. We're gonna get the statue, the idol. No. It's weird. I'm guessing that's going to be useful in combat. Same with the duck mechanic. I just got to get used to the new features. We are using the trigger buttons now, I guess, because the left trigger is duck and the right trigger is sprint. Which probably explains how I get through the water now. If I can sprint. That's what I was wondering. If I had a new mechanic that allowed me to get through water quicker. But we're just going to neutral our way over here first and get the burrito. And then we're going to sprint our way out and make our way towards that tightrope. Ah, well, this is a problem. Chat, I can't sprint underwater. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Right, I tell you why this is not the solution. That lever did not open this way up. The lever opened the door back this way, which I didn't see before. This is already going great. We've already had to look up the guide twice to work out where I need to go. Did it open a door? The area is beautiful. I love the subtle rain that's kind of coming up. Was that in the original? Yeah, it was. It was in the original. Aha! No. Lara Croft saying no, I think, is the thing that is going to come from this series, because it's the best reaction to everything. Like, oh, what? You can't use that key on that door? No. Oh, what? You can't go through that door because I haven't unlocked the lever yet? No. Uh-oh. This is an apology for the last game having mostly, like, fighting in it. Oh! Oh! Lara, you're fine. That was a terrible sound effect, though. I hated that. Ah, this monkey climbing. Oh, no. Hey, what, chat? We're going to do that again so we don't lose our HP. There we go. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. I think I want to jump towards it and then grab it of the, you know, action button. Music? Oh, I can't get back in there. Oh, that's cool. Okay, how do I... Wait. How do I do this then? Oh wait, I can just get back over here by doing this. Ow! There is water here. Oh, wait, what is this? Okay, this is probably where I need to go. But what? Why would they have the rope there? Are they just trying to bait me into thinking that's the way to go? Also, I like how we can't... Oh, okay, well that makes more sense now, doesn't it? Oh, that's how I get the breakfast burrito. How do we get back in the... Oh, we gotta do the whole... We gotta pull the lever again, don't we? Oh, no! 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 I mean, okay, here's the thing though, because I don't understand the mechanics behind it. Because in Tomb Raider 2, you just need to stand next to the bars and then you can ride a zip line. You don't jump towards it. It doesn't work like that in Tomb Raider 2. But does it work like that in Tomb Raider 3, where they have seemingly changed all the sound effects, added a sprint button and also a crouch and crawl button? But I certainly feel that that's what they've done here. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, so we've opened the door. I assume this means we don't have to open the door again. We're going to save right before grabbing the rope, just because we need to work out how it works. And I'm not entirely too sure how it functions. So that door just shuts behind us. Yes, that's leads even more credence to me doing this, because I don't want to have to do this again. Like in the last game, we're going to make a save point for every... Oh, no, it is just like in Tomb Raider 2. Yeah. You gotta stand next to the and then interact. Yep. Whee! Well, we got a breakfast burrito out of doing this, so I don't necessarily mind the delay. Open area and... Also, they've started like the DLC for Tomb Raider 2. They remembered that they can put items in the area. Okay, that's definitely a trap, but I'm still gonna grab it because it's a breakfast burrito and I'm hungry. Monkey. Yeah, they've changed all the sound effects. So that pistol sounds a lot more chunkier now. And they even have like a sound effect for her bringing them up. I think there was a sound... Oh, John Boulder, what are we doing? If I hear it moving, I'm going right. Okay, I'm going to pull this, and then I'm going to have to immediately run, I think. I think we're going to run the other way. Okay, well this isn't that scary though, gang, so I just did this. There was so much preparation for that. The boulder in the first part of the level was scarier because I didn't know anything that was going to happen with it. That one was easy. That was an easy boulder game. That was embarrassing, Tomb Raider 3. Oh. Are the monkeys actually hostile? I kind of feel really bad for shooting them. They're not doing anything. All I can think about nowadays when I see monkeys is the fact that the tabletop RPG series that I run, Daggerheart. Well, no, I haven't made it. Maybe it sounds like I made Daggerheart. No. The Daggerheart series that I am running for my players, it has introduced a race in tabletop called the Samir, which are basically these monkey people. And because they're new and kind of unique, the players have basically gone, oh, we're all going to play Samir. And somehow, even after some of the party have died, we've progressively had more and more Samir in our party, because now, out of the 6 characters, 3 of the characters are Samir. So I'm just very used to having monkeys kind of around me in the tabletop series I am GMing. And it's very good. It's very funny. Oh, what's this music? Who's playing the drums? Are we gonna meet the man and play any drums? Ooh! Is there gonna be more music in this game? So I'm down for that. I'm down to clown. my god, I didn't even know he was there. So that was way scarier than that boulder, which had like all the build up to it. I couldn't even hear him. Oh, it's good music. I enjoy. Okay, this is another big open area. Let's save. Oh, is it gone? No, okay, good. It's in the background. Oh, does this mean they finally worked out how to have the audio actually in the game and not as like a weird separate file that all the music and audio are on? Because I remember we had that issue in Tomb Raider 2 where sometimes when I went from the title screen to the actual game, it kept the title screen music in the game and it was really weird. And the only way to get rid of it was basically going through the level and waiting until the song was overwritten by the song in the game. Oh shit, we get a crouch! Oh! Yeah, I don't think the monkeys are bad. I think I feel really bad for killing the first two I encountered. I think I killed more than two. Hi, buddy! I think it's because it's an entity. Like, every single entity I've encountered so far in Tomb Raider, I have killed. But not these guys. Okay, what are these? I need to find out what these blue crystals are, because they're weird. So, yeah, no. In Tomb Raider 1, you would save with crystals, which would allow you to save whenever you want. But in Tomb Raider 3, they're here again, even though it doesn't make any sense that they are here. But I guess the reason they're here is they are collectibles now instead? That's weird. Why did they do that? I guess we'll find out in this game. That might be important. I guess it might be this game's version of collectibles, but it feels so out of left pocket, because, like, in the previous games, the collectibles were things that kind of made sense in the world of Tomb Raider. Having these giant blue crystals that's kind of floating around, it's kind of taking me out of it a little bit. Because the world, you know, despite it having dragons in it, and space, meteorite in this game, and also the weird Atlantis meat prison in the first game, there is still a level of, like, realism in these games that works really well. So, I don't necessarily enjoy when they just have these floating blue crystals around. Again, it really takes me out of it, I feel. Hi! I feel so bad for killing the other monkeys. I thought they were hostile! There were monkeys in the previous games that attacked you, chat. I don't think we can climb that wall without hitting the spikes, so... Oh, there's something... Oh! Okay, so if I do this... I can crawl into the hole. Oh! Isn't this romantic? Oh, yep, I mean, if you're going to have a crouching mechanic, why not show Lara Croft's amazing ass? And of course, it has all the animations in the world, because why wouldn't it? I can't believe this game has a sprint button. I generally don't know where I'm going to use it. I mean, I've used it a little bit, I guess. I think we have to fall down. I don't think we can propel ourselves off this rock, even if I wish we could. Oh! 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 That was rude. That was really rude. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it's kind of see-through, even though it isn't. Yeah, why is that see-through? Oh! Oh! Well, it's fine. We're going to get a bunch of items out of this, so I don't mind taking a bit of damage from the spikes. I'm surprised it didn't instantly kill me. Is that another change? That the spikes no longer impale you when you land on them? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't necessarily love that as a mechanic. And yeah, they've changed all Lara's grunts and sound effects. And somehow it is still raining inside of this tomb. Right, okay, well this is where we're going to use our first flare, I think. I'd be wondering, chat, why I'm not healing. Well, unless we encounter anything that can actually kill me, I don't really feel the need to heal. I think we can just chill out and take our time with this. Okay, if I remember correctly, if you walk on spikes, they do not damage you. That was the same as how that worked in Tomb Raider 2, where when we were in the ship, there was a thing where we could go through glass to get one of the totems if we needed to progress with the level. I didn't know that was a mechanic, so I just didn't go down that way. But yes, if you slow walk on spikes or glass, you don't die, which is kind of makes sense because I guess Lara is being careful about it, even though the game's actual animations and the way in which she does it don't really ascribe it in that way, I guess. Oh my god. No, I saw. Oh, okay, now we are going to heal, I think. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Let's have a breakfast burrito. Ah, lovely breakfast burrito. What do you think Lara Croft has in her burrito? We've had these, like, you know, we've had them since game 1. We've never actually questioned what she actually eats. Lots of meat. I don't think Lara likes vegetables. Maybe she does. I really want those guns. Oh, those aren't guns. That's ammo. Oh. You missed the guns. Why would there be guns here? It's a jungle. There's no guys. There's no John Man. So far. To be fair, John Man didn't show up until level 2 in Tomb Raider 2, so we'll see if they can beat their record here, I guess. I do think we are jumping onto those vines over there. But I'm not entirely too sure how the mechanic works here, so we are going to make another save state. Ooh. Oh well, yeah, I can just walk on the spikes. Yeah, okay, this is a game introducing this mechanic. Like, now it is an actual fundamental part of the game's flow, where before it was involved in a singular puzzle, and that was it. Another breakfast. Game, you are being so kind right now with your burritos. There is another level of difficulty now here with having to look for, you know, crouch high gaps that will allow Lara to go through them. Monkey! Monkey! I promise you, chat, I will not harm any monkeys that I do not think are going to kill me in this game. Oh! I think I deserve that. Lara, why did you do that? She felt bad for killing the monkey and couldn't exist in this world anymore. Did you hear the change in animation and sound effect, by the way? You could hear the bone snapping. Ugh. It's my favourite blending of genres, horror and 3D platformer, where, for the most part, it's kind of chill, and then when Lara dies, you just see her turn into a bunch of gore. Which reminds me of a 3D platform I played quite recently called Motor Slice, which was basically very similar to this, in how the platforming was very specific to its game, and it didn't really go in a way that most traditional platformers would go. To kind of explain the core mechanic in that game, you have a chainsaw which allows you to clamber across certain walls like you're wall running forever, basically. I really enjoyed it. I felt like the actual platform was a little janky in spots and led to some deaths that I didn't feel like were entirely my fault. No, it's a regular monkey. Don't kill it. It's a regular monkey. Flower. Fucking hell. Oh, I see that boulder. And I'm gonna save again. No, it was a really cool game because you could see the entire megastructure you were climbing in Motor Slice. Oh no, monkey! Oh no! Is he alive? He is. Okay, he's immune to boulders. Great. Oh, thank God. But yeah, you climb a giant megastructure in Motor Slice, which you can see the entire layout of as we're going up it, which I think is really cool. I'm sorry, what is this? Did I just get a nuclear missile? What is this? Rockets. Okay, so at some point Lara Croft is going to get an RPG in this game. That's good to know. And this area is entirely optional, I guess. Lara, I need you to turn around. This is very embarrassing. Oh, so she has to do an animation to get out of whatever she is doing. Okay, understood. But yeah, you climb a mega structure. You have the chainsaw mechanic to get up kind of large gaps. It's a very cool game in that regard, and again, there were elements that I found a bit janky, like deaths that I felt weren't entirely my fault. I have no idea where I'm going right now. I assume we're going... Oh, probably where that tiger is. Yeah, no, I remember Tomb Raider 1 and shooting mummies from high above. But the coolest part of Motor Slice was the fact that the game kind of ended with bosses that were... No, because that's the place of the doors, so I don't want to go down there. But I'm trying to work out where else I can go. So I explored this place. Can I go over there? You fight giant colossi, like Kyle, very similar to Shadow Colossus in that regard. And that is a very fun mechanic to deal with. I actually really enjoyed that. And... Oh, fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, the door's open now. Was it the bolt? Was it the lever? Okay, it must have been the lever. Right, and then the boulder came down. Okay, that confused me. This is the second time in this level so far pushing a lever has confused me. Ah! Ah! You killed the monkeys. I am the guardian of said monkeys. Go away, Shere Khan! I'm sorry. I'm sorry for killing the monkeys. I didn't know. If I had known, I wouldn't have killed them. I cannot retain a single conversation right now for the life of me. I apologize, chat. Just sometimes I have that headspace where the only thing I can concentrate on is the actual game I'm playing. So when I'm having a conversation about another video game, when something happens in a video game that I am currently playing, I get immediately distracted. So the actual conversation becomes very disjointed because of it. And despite the fact that I have done recordings for several years now, I have never gotten better at that. That has just been a constant problem for me. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem. I'll just call it like a fact of who I am as a person. Very much a personality thing where I get very easily distracted and I procrastinate quite easily because of that. Weirdly enough, though, it's kind of a weird balance between... Hello? Okay, well, why are we shaking? What was... What? No! Okay, we're near the river again, but I don't necessarily want to jump into it, because that could mean I lose a bunch of progress. Are these meant to be mangrove trees? Maybe, but they're very blocky, so I wouldn't know. Okay, this is just waist-high water, so it's not going to push me off. Yeah, but weirdly, I have a balance between procrastinating and wanting to get certain things done in a day. Like, I have that kind of middle ground, a weird middle ground in terms of, like, accomplishing things and also doing my own thing. But then getting very easy distracted while I'm playing certain things. And I'm wondering if that is just due to, you know, me being from Gen Z, I guess. Or if it's because, not Gen, or if it's because, wait, am I Gen Z? Oh, for fuck's sake, Lara. Very well done, game. Very well done. I think I am. I think 98 is Gen Z, like just about. I don't think I'm a millennial. Oh, Lara. Very embarrassing right now. Very embarrassing. But it's something I'm trying to get better at, like sticking to one thing and not immediately getting distracted by other things. Like staying focused. Like I've been taking some kind of more mental hobbies recently, such as doing art. Trying to get better at my art skills, just because I think that's kind of a very important thing that I want to do as a DM. I want to create character art for the players so they can get kind of an idea of how a character looks. Why did that happen, game? Why did I take damage there? Oh no, don't, no, I just did it for blue crystal, didn't I? Give me like a burrito or something as well. Okay, I'll just pick the best reward. Truly the best reward that one can get is flares in Tomb Raider 3. I had a half a second of panic there, chat, where I was like, am I recording right now? I am. Okay, we're not doing that. We're saving. I don't want to do this again. Yeah, that's why. I think I just want to run off. Oh! What? How am I alive? There we go. Right, yeah, you just got to do neutral jump and get back up. Nice. I assume we're going in the river. That would be my assumption. But also, we went in the river before we went to a dead end. Well, it wasn't necessarily a dead end, but it felt like it was. Can we get on that? I'm worried if I get on that, I'm going to be thrown off, though. Oh, wait. No, I saw that game. Don't think I didn't. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't anything. Okay, I thought there was an item up there, but no, it wasn't. Right, okay, so what I want to do is this. Oh ho ho! Oh oh! Oh ho ho! And then... Oh ho ho! Come on! Lara! Yes! So you hear Lara say no a lot, but you don't hear her say yes. That's an awful camera angle to get there. Considering we've got tank controls too. And then we can finally jump and get over there and land, I assume, right? No! Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I wasn't holding back there, I don't think. Oh, Lara. The first moment of rage has been observed. I'm angry at you. Why did you do that? Speaking of another conversation right now, another banger of a conversation chat. Oh wait, no, I think I'm not. No, okay, actually no, I was meant to fall off there. Right, okay, I understood. I've been getting up earlier because my new job obviously will require me to get up at like 5:30-ish in the morning, which I'm fine with. I'll get used to it with time. And with that job, I kind of realised now, because I'm waking up at 7:30, I have a lot more time in my mornings. And it's a weirdly, like, kind of disconcerting thing to have. Because usually my mornings consist of me getting up, doing a bit of, like, coursework or art or D&D notes. And then now, with the current state of things, I have, like, 5 hours in the morning that I can do things. And it's weird, because usually I get most of my recordings done in the afternoon, but now I have this certain amount of free time that I can do a whole lot of things with. It's not a problem, like, at all. Like, it's not a problem, like, in the slightest. It's a weird state to be in right now, of like, oh wait, I do have time, and now I can do things in the morning, and now the end of my day is actually not midnight, but like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. And getting used to that has been interesting for me, I think. It's been a fun little challenge that, you know, I've been uncomfortable about getting used to, but like I have to get used to it, and eventually I will. I am a person who hates change, but give it like 3 days and see how I feel is something I want to incorporate a lot more into my philosophy going forward, I think, as a human being. Okay, there was nothing over here. This was a waste of time. So glad we introduced crouching. Give the butt animators more to do. No. Do you think Lara's the sort of... No, yeah, she definitely is. I was about to say, do you think Lara's the sort of person who would be, like, against the way she would be portrayed by the camera in a game like this? We know she is, because she kills us at the end of Tomb Raider 2. He's like, you've seen enough, and then he shoots us with a shotgun, and that's how Florevery died. And that weirdly brings me back to Motor Slice in some ways, because I was a little bit off-put by that game immediately because of a certain thing they did with the main character, where basically the game has a simp mode in it, or a simp option. So you play not as the main character, you do control the main character, but it's a weird, like, second-person perspective where you are the drone that is the camera for her. So in this game, you have this character who does the climbing with the chainsaw, and you play as a drone. Every so often in the game, there'll be these little vistas where you kind of rest up and the main character does something interesting or weird. And for some reason, the game decides to use these moments not to sexualize their main character, but to present it in a way where they can be sexualized by the drone. And you get options to speak to her, and you can be a massive simp, or you can just, like, entirely ignore her. And those are your only two options. There's no in-between. There's no casual conversation you can have with her. You either just ignore her, or you're like John Simp mode, basically. You're massive white knight. And I don't necessarily hate it, to be fair. Like, at first I was kind of off-put by it, but then when you kind of realize it's kind of almost a reference to this game. Oh my god. This is a kind of reference to Lara Croft and how the camera portrays her in a sexualized light. Like, why should I judge this game for trying to do that when you know, this game does it? I guess because this is a product of its time, right? They wanted to get a bunch of, like, thirsty teenagers into gaming. So what do? You introduce a female main character who's very nice to look at. And that has been a thing that, like, you know, has transpired over time when it comes to male and female fantasies of who you get to play as. I'm not against that. You can do whatever you want. You can goon however you want, chat. But it's an interesting thing to discuss, I think, in a game like this, and how we are weirdly accepting of it. And I guess we're allowed to be accepting of sexuality, right? Like, we're allowed to make a character hot. We should not be allowed to do that. Vice versa, though, I think you're allowed to make a character not hot. I remember there was a whole thing in Silent Hill 2 remake where they made Angela, you know, the character who was suggested to have been sexually abused. People were annoyed that she looked ugly, and I felt like that was it went entirely above people's heads how ironic and terrible that was for people to think that. Like, they designed her in a way to denote the experience that she went through in the game, but, like, they don't design her to look like hypersexualized. She is, as a character, a normal person in this world, and the fan treatment of how her human design looked was awful, and I hated it. Now, there is an exception to this in Silent Hill 2 remake. So the character of Maria, who is meant to be a representation of James's version of his wife that he wishes she was, is hypersexualized, and they kind of change her design in Remake. I still think she looks great, but they get rid of her more revealing dress and put her in like this red leather outfit, which I think I don't hate, to be honest. I think she still looks great. But again, that was also met with outrage, because from a point I more understand that is the point of her character, and then removing that or making it less effective, less impactful was definitely a choice, but it still serves the purpose it needs to, so I'm fine with it. I think people just wanted more things to goon at, and there are certain exceptions to this where I think you don't need to do that. And there are instances where I hate it because it's all it is. There's no depth to it whatsoever. It's just, oh, look how sexy she looks. Like Stellar Blade kind of comes to mind in that regard, when the main character is purposely wearing revealing outfits to, you know, appear more inviting to the male audience who's going to be playing that game. It's very, very obvious, and it's an art style choice that is fine, but because the story has no weight and is very, very simple and bad, it actually has the opposite effect of just annoying me. Because there's nothing there. It's just so bare bones. Like, it just feels desperate. Like, if you carry a good narrative, then I don't necessarily mind it, but that game doesn't. So, what are we doing here, by the way? I'm kind of lost. We got parts of this room that I think are meant to be something, but there's nothing here. To be fair, I have been rambling, so I haven't really been thinking too much what's happening in the game, which does happen when I'm having a longer conversation. Is there a lever in the water? Is there a lever in the water? Boom, boom. That I can't see because of how dark it is. If only I had a thing that could let me see easier. Got 48 of them, fucking hell. But yeah, I'm very much in favor of a character having more depth than just being hypersexualized. I've always been in favor of that. Like, if their main feature is them just being nice to look at, it kind of reduces them as a character in my head, unfortunately. Which I don't know how to feel necessarily about that. Like, if that's a problem necessarily with me or just the game. I think it probably isn't a problem with me and just how I would imagine a thing like that in a game like this. But this game's fine because it's the point of Lara as a character. Like, her being hypersexualized was, you know, very much the intent was to get many people to play these games. But it also serves her as the very daredevil, Tomb Raider, cunning character that she is. And I think it works really well for that in this game, in these games. Like, it very much is the point. Like, her having no nonsense, no care. That is very much where Lara Croft kind of comes from, and I'm fine with that. And so when I watched the Tomb Raider movies and they tried to give her more depth, I just think it didn't work because that's not the sort of character she needs to be. Not every character needs to have that level of depth if the point of them is to be a very much a caricature of something that would fit this kind of setting. Like, Indiana Jones is a caricature of an archaeologist and explorer. Like, he has great scenes, he has a great personality, and Harrison Ford plays him with so much charisma, it's wonderful. But that character is very purposely a caricature. And that's fine. You can give him depth if you want, but I kind of prefer the character when they don't have that depth. I prefer the character when they, you know, are given a moral struggle and they go with what makes them function, and there is less complication with that sometimes, because I think it works quite well. Like, Indiana Jones very much in the first 3 movies is like, these artifacts should be in museums, and they shouldn't be used by the Nazis for superpowers. And that's a very noble goal, and that's why you kind of root for him, because he's fighting Nazis. And similar point with Lara is, whoever she is fighting is considerably worse than she is. As much as I joke about her being evil and her getting away with a lot of evil if she did get her hands on these items. She is a character who very much fights evil, and you want to get behind her because of that. And that's fine. Is this not where I need to be? I thought that opened the door, though. They opened something in here. What did that do? What did that do? Okay, we'll go back over there and find out what that did, I guess. I thought it was this room. Is there another room similar to this that we've gone into? Maybe. But yeah, Lara always fights evil people, and we root for her when she wins because she's fighting evil. Okay, I have no idea what that lever opened. I need to find out. Apparently it opened the door in that room, but not in an area I even knew existed. So that's the third time we had to use a guidance level to work out where we need to go, which to be fair, I am fine of doing. I'm not playing this to... As I say, I'm not playing this to do any completionist stuff. I will say though, speaking of completionist stuff, I found out recently from Giant Bomb about a website called Retro Achievements. It's basically what you kind of think it is. It is a site that adds achievements to old games that didn't necessarily have them. So I was thinking at some point maybe going back to Ocarina of Time and just trying to get some of the achievements in that, like before the remake comes out, but there was also the fact, chat, that I just don't have time for it because there's so much coming out that I want to play that I just don't have time for Ocarina of Time. I might just wait until the remake comes out, I think, at this point. Considering it is releasing this year. I think I'll be more inclined to want to play if it came out next year. But considering that game is releasing this year, apparently, not being delayed, I have to wait for it. And I will wait for it very happily to eventually get my hands on that game because I know it's going to be good. I trust them to make a good game. There'll be no reason why it should be bad. Like Nintendo are usually good at their shit. So, let's go. Get me in there, coach. But to kind of conclude just to talk about sexualization, I'm not a character artist. I watch someone through YouTube Shorts who does a lot of kind of introspectives on Pokemon character designs, Marvel rival designs. He talks a lot about sexualization and its importance in some situations. Like Marvel characters are very much hypersexualized a lot of the time, and that I don't know where I need to go again, chat. And that is something I don't have any experience to talk about. I have no. You got to take everything I talk about with a grain of salt, chat, because I don't have a degree in design or character design. My friend who is an artist might have more to say about it and its importance, but I have an opinion, and that opinion is very much fluid and clay, and can be shaped by someone who is more knowledgeable of the subject. And I hope it can be. Oh! Oh, no. Lara, please, Lara. Get out of here, Bengal. I think they're Bengal tigers. Could be wrong. They're very pretty. I think we encountered them in the last game. They're the same enemies. I don't want to kill him. Game, you can't make me. Hi, can I have it, please? Oh, okay, chat, look away. Look away, chat, look away. Look away. Okay, chat, I was gonna do a bit. Oh no, he's back, okay. Oh no, he climbed this, oh, hold on. He climbed this, this thing up here, and then he fell down and broke his neck. It was awful, chat. The poor monkey. Lara Croft would never do anything like this, would she? She would be the kindest person in the end. Wait, did I even need to do that? Wait, hold on, did I even need to kill that monkey? Because I can just move on if I wanted to. Oh no. Oh no. We're back in the... Oh no! This is what you deserve! This is what you deserve! I kind of want to see what happens when she dies under here. Deserved. Oh, fuck. Oh wow, the monkey just gave me the key this time, chat. It was crazy. What a cool monkey. Game. Come on.
No. I can't climb that flower. Can't do it.
Maybe if you know, put a bit more welly into it, Lara, you might be actually be able to climb some of these more steeper ledges. Or maybe if you wore, you know, she is wearing boots. I'm not saying she's not. Like, she has come prepared, although maybe not as prepared as maybe she should have. Like, what am I doing here? Because we're... Wait, no, we're not back here. Where are we? Where the fuck are we? I thought we were back at the temple, but we're not. This is a different stretch of quicksand. Keep doing this, and okay, she's not gonna do it. Chat, I wanted to climb the ledge, and she's not doing it. There we go. If I was a key, where would I be? I didn't mean that to rhyme, but it did. Well, as it turns out, we have the key. I know that. That's not what I was talking about there. I was looking for a keyhole. As it turns out, chat, the keyhole is actually right next to the door. I just couldn't fucking see it. Because look how dark it is, chat. Ooh, no, no, no. Come on, man. Come on. That monkey had to die for us to get through this door. I'm sorry, chat. It wasn't my fault that the monkey had to die. It was the game. The game chose to kill the monkey there. Oh, so she's gonna die. She's gonna die. Look at this. 1998. That's the same year Resident Evil 2 came out and Silent Hill 1.
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Oh, these are the...
Wasn't that taxing? Are you alright?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just go.
What's going on with you?
Don't stop. Who are you talking about?
All you, hundreds of you, talking and chattering and...
Oh, I think he's had some mushrooms in the
Well,
jungle.
I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Randy and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple. I told them not to. I warned them first.
Cool that we're getting a full cutscene here.
Much now, I doubt under half a ton of mud.
Look at this!
Me. I'm leaving. Next blessed.
Wow, they're flexing right now in their cutscene animations. Oh.
Me. I'd offer the same advice to you, but you don't seem like the type to take it. To care if I said you're gonna die in there. Yeah, die.
I tell you what's really impressive about it, outside of the voice acting being a bit weird. I'm pretty sure back then in '98, they had to have the audio that there could only be a certain amount of audio they could capture for one instance. So they have to blend together lines, and that was pretty seamless. I didn't really see any issues there in terms of blending. Oh, the monkey being there is not doing any good for me right now. Chat! I'm having a look at the time, and I think we might... Oh, we can go another 17 minutes. Why not? Let's all save and go to our next little save point here. What is this one called? Because the last one was just called Jungle. Temple Ruins. Okay, we're back to very generic level names, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with generic level names. I'm not against that. Not against it at all. Oh! Fucking hell! Jesus Christ, man! Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Noodle. I like snakes. They're really cool. I'm a big fan of snakes. Like, they're not... I have arachnophobia, so I'm scared of spiders, but snakes are pretty great. I enjoy them a lot. Oh, okay, well, this is going to be a shortcut at some point. We could just randomly stumbled upon. Okay, so we got to watch out for what looks like rope on the ground. Actually going to be a snake. I assume poisoning is not going to be a mechanic in this game, but you never know. Oh, not again! Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, here we go. Bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. Ah, okay, so that's what that little grate was for. I'm guessing it's going to allow us to get back. Why did my phone go chocobo noises? I'm glad she can grab things when she's crouching like that. I wasn't entirely too sure she'd be able to do it. Well, she can. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a hunch. That felt like a lot of foliage. It's good if she homes in. Monkey. Hi, friends. You're not going to attack me because I killed your friend, are you? He shouldn't have stolen the key from me. It's not his. He's not a human. What would he need a key for anyway? He's not going to be able to unlock that door, is he? I just have a feeling the monkeys are going to attack me after a certain point. Oh, they're following me. Hey! 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 Okay, now they are attacking me. Chat, they attacked me. I need to defend myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but they have to die. I mean, they're also doing it because, like, I killed their friend, and it's not their fault that they're trying to defend themselves. I shouldn't even be here. Well, how about this, chat? If this helps you sleep better at night about the monkey killing, I am not the one doing this. Lara Croft is. She's the main character of this game. Do you see Floor Reverie on your screen right now in the game outside of the VTuber model? The P&G Trooper? No, you don't. You see Lara Croft. Lara Croft is the one who shot those monkeys. Lara Croft is the one who killed those people. But you're controlling Lara Croft, Lara. How do you know that? Oh, those are piranhas. Oh my god, I thought they were just regular fish. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Why would it be regular fish? Oh no. Oh my god. I'm guessing we gotta do all this again, haven't we? Yeah, we do. Well, that's good, because that means I can explore this area a bit more before having to leave. Immediately. Okay. Trying to get around that gap, but the game was like, no.
No.
Can I get on these trees? My nose is really itchy right now. Why? Okay, game. Okay, yeah, you don't want me to go up there. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I'll work out my own way to go over there, won't I?
No.
There's a crystal up there. I have a feeling we can only go through that hole. Okay, well, let's do it then. Oh, we know what we're getting into when we get over now, because everything in the jungle wants to kill me at this point. Not only do the fish do, or the tigers, but we also got to deal with snakes and monkeys. I mean, this is kind of cool, to be fair. Like, Tomb Raider 1 kind of had this a little bit, I guess, but like, now that we're kind of getting there with these games and further along in development, we're kind of getting to see some of the, you know, some of the more finer touches they can do because of the advances in technology that they now have. Is there a lever? If there is, I can't see one. It's even darker in the original game. Maybe flower if you use the flare. Can I use a flare when I'm crouching? I doubt it. Nope. Yeah, thought so. Why would the game program game? These are quite big snakes. Again, I'm not scared of snakes. I think snakes are cool. I think they're good little noodles, but they're also crazy. And that's fine. They can be crazy little guys. Hi. Hi. You guys are going to attack me again, aren't you? I'm not going to kill them unless they start chasing me, chat. If they start chasing me, they're going to die. I'm sorry. They have to. Right, let's work out what I can do in the water. Because you can barely fucking see it. Okay, right. Self-defense. I don't know why I'm continuing to justify myself. Like, they are just trying to kill me. Ooh, hello. The only one I'll give you is the one that had the key. Because that was unnecessary. And also the first two I killed because I didn't realise that they were non-hostile at first. But now they are hostile. So, yeah, then the brakes. I'm trying to work out where the lever would be. And I just can't see it. I don't really want to go in there, but like I have no other choice. Because why I keep going back to classic mode? Because I can't see anything in the current mode. Like they've made the water like semi-permeable instead of fully permeable. That door's locked over there. There is a platform over there, but there's no lever on it. Oh, hold on, there is that over there. Is that it? No, that could just be the side of the room. Wait, is that a lever? It is. There's a lever over there. I just saw it. Right, so we want to go over here when that school of piranhas are not... What is a group of piranhas called? I know a group of fish are called a school. But what is a group of piranhas called? It is a school. Okay, right. So all fish, which piranhas are, to be fair. They're not all fish, but that type of fish. Right, wait. Can I shoot them? No. Look at those little PNGs. They just come after you. Right, ready, go. Oh god, Lara. Oh god. You couldn't have done that any worse, could you? Oh. Lara, please. Thank you. Now, what's this going to open? Not going to tell me, are they? It's that area over there. I need to wait until... No, fuck it, we're just going to go. I'm not scared of some fish. Oh no, I am a little bit scared. I will say piranhas freak me out a little bit more than snakes do. Ah! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Nice try, assholes. I'm uneatable. Okay, there's gonna be enemies in here. There's 100% gonna be enemies in here. Saving, let's go. I know that the monkeys are cute, but they're trying to kill me, chat. I have to kill them. Yeah, that's the last time I justify it. I keep saying it's the last time I'm going to justify it, but that is the last time I'm going to justify it. Rest in peace. I hate killing them. I hate it. Oh, hello. I like the elephant thing over here. It's very cool. Uh. They're small too, which makes them very hard to deal with. Look at the water here. Look at the lovely little waterfall. This game is so beautifully designed so far. Like 1 and 2 were too, but they felt a lot more blocky. This game, there's something about this one in particular that feels just gorgeous to look at. Maybe it's because we're finally in a temple again, or ruin. I mean, the last game did end in a temple, so it hasn't been like we've been lacking of them. Oh wait, no. Why is this a secret though? I'm going to hope that isn't a secret, but I can't always tell with those collectibles. But that could either be a secret route, or this area over here is non-optionable. We'll see. Oh my god! I didn't think I was gonna make that! Through the waterfall. Can hear a snake? Okay, I do believe that ramp in front of me is gonna cause me to fall down, but I just want to check. No, no, no. Fuck. Oh, I saw that medical pouch. I kind of want that. I made that jump. That'll be a no. Okay, it's not this way. I don't know why I can even go over here, but I can if I wanted to. I guess. Do you want? Okay, it wasn't a medical pouch, but it is a breakfast burrito. Okay, I also do want. Ah, okay. Well, now I understand. We've got a siddle. Now, I forget what buttons I need to hold down here, but I'm pretty sure one of them is the action button. If I let go of the action button, I'm pretty sure I'll fall off. Let's get in the little gap. Oh, this is splendid. What a splendid new mechanic. We get a crawl around on the floor like a baby. And then I want to go over here. Oh god, this is even more scary now. You know, I'm just imagining something in this moment, chat. Oh, hello! You know, I think the snakes would be a lot more menacing if they could move, but they just can't. I'm imagining in my head, hear me out, Tomb Raider VR. I'm betting that already exists. But imagine playing these games in VR. Well, actually, no, I don't want to imagine that, because now I'm imagining, Tomb Raider 2 Spider. Oh! Fuck. Or that. Like, I'm not scared of, I don't have a phobia of snakes, but if that appeared at me in VR, I think I'd shit into the sky forever. But no, yeah, chat. No, actually, I wouldn't want Tomb Raider VR, because if Tomb Raider 2 was VR, that would be awful, because that means I have to deal with, the giant spiders in Tomb Raider 2, which I don't think anyone wants to deal with. Now, luckily, that game was smart. Is this statue going to come to life? It looks like it will. Don't come to life. Don't come to life. Horror movie sting right now isn't helping here, game. Don't do it. Don't make him come alive. But it is, like, it's fully animated, chat. It's fully animated, and the first game had centaurs in it. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, welcome to Tomb Raider 3, the horror game. Oh no, there's another one in here, and I have a shotgun now. 100%. 200% that thing is gonna come alive. We fought a giant bird in... Oh no! Yes, let's see if we can get up here, twat. So many weapons. Okay. I'm not gonna shoot you while you're guarding. Hi. Okay, only 6 shots with a shotgun isn't that bad. You gonna drop anything for me? No? We got 2 levers in here too. Can you hear the very subtle string instrument in the background right now? Again, that's very Silent Hill 2 coded, and I'm not okay with that. Okay, I'm at a slight angle right now. Well, I'll tell you what, chat, after that fight, I'll put myself in front of this door so I know where to go next. After that fight with that giant lad, I think we're going to call it there for the episode. This has been cool so far. I've enjoyed the fact that we've just gone straight into a cool new temple in the jungle. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. Like, 2 had dragons in it, 2 had a crazy interest cinematic with the dragon, and 1 had meat monsters in Atlantis. Like, what's this game going to have? Space? I guess. We'll see. We'll see if Lara Croft ends up in space by the end of this game. But that is it for now. I will see you all for part 2 and part 3, which I plan on recording, I think, together tomorrow. Very, very soon. I'll see you all soon, chat. Goodbye. Little jump at the end, too. Nice.